So how exactly will this process work? How difficult will it be for foreign workers to enter the United States? And what about the undocumented immigrants already here who hope to stay? I'm joined from Los Angeles by Annaluisa Padilla. She's a vice president at the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Before I get to you, to all the process and all of that, I want to get your thoughts on the president's address. What do you think of it?
I think it's brilliant. You know, it's really addressing the fact that we have a broken immigration system, that we couldn't get our Congress to act, on something that went just halfway, bipartisan through the Senate, but stalled in the House, and now we need some kind of action, and he's doing that. Brilliant.
You're going to have to weave your way through all of this. How's this process going to work?
Indeed. He is going to have to make, additional specifics of what the different segments are, but the basics are there. And again, we go back as to what the Senate was trying to pass bipartisan and how to address the 11 million that we have here, how to really keep the talent that our businesses need to be competitive, and how to manage the future influx and enforcement. And he's addressing that. The reality is it is a Band-Aid, but the process is going to develop itself as we get the details on how the 11 million plus, or those who will qualify for this Band-Aid, are able to come out of the shadows and get right with the law, as the president said. So we're waiting for those details and hopefully get some more details tomorrow.
And you said come out of the shadows. He hit on this theme. They're going to take care of the criminals, not children. They're going to send the felons back, not families. These are not just statistics. These are people's lives. And I know you come in contact with them. Tell us what it's like for these people. You say they live in the shadows. Just how tough is it?
Indeed, it is very tough. You're talking about people that live in fear every day. They don't know if ICE is going to come to their house and grab them in front of their children and be deported. They're going to work. They're trying to make a living. They're trying to put their children through school and really contributing to our economy and our society, but they live in fear. So this Band-Aid that the president is trying to put in force, is going to allow them to come out of the shadows, to register with the law, to pay their back taxes, to go through background checks, and then really fully try to integrate into our society, which they have been doing, living among us for years. It is just incredible.
What about this argument that jumping the line? There are foreign nationals that have been here for 5+ years, paying their taxes. They've got jobs. They abide by the law. Yet it's really hard for them to get a permanent legal status. What about that argument?
You can't even compare it. If you're in the process, to get legal status, your process is going. These people are simply getting a reprieve of a fear of being deported. You cannot compare a work permit to a full lawful permanent status, and if you're in the process of obtaining full lawful permanent residency, it's completely different. There's a lot of benefits that come together with being a lawful permanent residence, including access to loans, access to educational loans, access to medical benefits. A work permit and a social security card are not going to give that. You're simply allowing them to register with the law so that we know who you are, and that you start paying your taxes and you come forward, and again, that you meet the criminal, background checks.
Annaluisa Padilla joining us from Los Angeles. Thanks so much.